Hello and welcome to Tabletop. My name is Leonard, but you can call me Leo. And that was a little bit unusual opening for me, but it is to introduce our new members of Tabletop. So it's not just me anymore, it's me, and then of course you saw him in here in the intro, Christopher Sandgren, also known as the Sexy Scandinavian. The third party member you will meet later on, maybe in the next episode, but his name is Edvin, and he will introduce himself later on in his own way. So this will be like a small vlog or vlog, whatever you call it, of what we're doing here behind the scenes currently. And what are we doing? Well, since the community, or actually rather the pandemic, has caused a disruption in the community where we cannot go out and play games anymore, our local game store where we always met up to play games and hang out and buy our stuff had to close down due to the pandemic, and this left a big gap in the community where we could go out and play games and such. So the three of us decided to start up a gaming community together where we can have the terrain that I have created for the community. It is my personal terrain, but I don't want to keep it myself, but I want to share it with the community, and that's why we want to open up this little venue where people can come and play. So in the video here, or the future videos also, we'll just show you some updates of what we're doing and the progress of our little battle bunker, that we'll call it. Alright, so this is what we have been doing the past 2-3 months. We have organized some things for the local community, and this is the result. So we actually got a venue for the future Rapid Tabletop, and you will now meet my two new members inside. There we go. That's Mr. Edvin Frontpart, the one who loves mathematics. And here we got Sexy Scandinavian. You have met him once before. And this is our little venue now. So we are going to renovate this little area. So I'll walk you through what is in here. So this is the main area, which will be converted into a gaming area with approximately 5 to 6 gaming boards. And there we have the storage unit. For some reason there's a window here, but that we can use. Small storage unit for terrain and whatnot. In here we have the very sexy toilet. Staff area, small kitchen, and this will be the studio in here where we're going to have a L-shaped table where we're going to sit and build our terrain and commissions and gaming boards for the battle bunker we were going to create here. And from here we can look into the studio as well and check up on the players, what they're doing. And so that's our little project we're going to do here now for 2-3 months, and we'll keep a weekly update with how it goes here with the renovations. And Edvin is very eager, so he's going to go against the roof here with a crowbar. There we go. Do something sexy. That's And here's an overview of the venue that we'll have. I have included outdoors as well, as we can use that space according to our landlord. This little video here is a little bit in low res because I don't want to pay extra money for higher resolution on this one here. I'm just going to use it once to show you guys what it looks like, or the plan of what it looks like. So here I planned for 5 gaming tables inside. We can put up a 6th one inside if we need to. And this is pretty much what we think it will look like. One of the gaming tables will be quite large, and I will take a look at that later on. But first of all, let's head in here, and from here you can see now the angle from the studio area inside the kitchen all the way back into the little area that we have. Just showing some different angles here, and there's a barrel there in the middle, and we're going to try to create one of the classical Warhammer 40k barrels. And here we have the large gaming table. It's there all the way into the corner. It's actually very, very large. I'll show you some images or videos of that later on. At the short end there it will be a little TV, so you can keep track of scores and mission scenarios. And out here we can place an extra table when it's warm outside if we need extra space. And here you can see the main view from the entrance looking into the gaming area. And this view here is from the studio or inside the kitchen or whatever you want to call it. And this is pretty much what we can see when we're sitting inside the studio into the gaming area. And here it's the view from the storage unit. And this here is just a small picture of what it looks like in the studio, mostly for documentation for our own sake. But it looks a little bit small, but it's bigger in real life. Here we started our renovations, and Sexy Scandinavian is making some measurements for the lamps. And here I've installed pretty much all the lights that we need, and most of them are actually on the walls and not on the roof, and that's because it had better connection points into the walls. And using some very simple IKEA switches to control all the lights. And this here is our what we will call our main or high-end gaming table. It's a very, very large table, and here I'm just testing it so it doesn't collapse when you bump into it or lean onto the table. And here you can see it's quite large, and the gaming mat there is actually a full-size Warhammer 40k standard size for 2000 points, so you can see there's a lot of extra space. And this is due to we had some issues on the flooring with some pipes sticking up, and we had to cover it up with these pallets here that I had placed on top. But that's it for this time, and I'll see you guys in the next one where we have updated a little bit more. Hopefully we have managed to paint the venue a little bit, and hopefully can start making some detail work like flooring and other nice things that is more interesting to watch. So I'll see you guys in the next one.